Hello everybody, Backyard Bullion here, so welcome to my little pouring bench. You may recognise it from some of my other pouring videos, but today I am coming to you live from the pouring bench because I'm going to pour some 100-gram silver forum bars. Now if you don't know anything about these 100-gram silver forum bars, then please do go check out some of my previous videos. I'll put links in the description below. Also you can go over to the silver forum and check out the actual thread with all of the information. Important day tomorrow, because tomorrow is when you can go onto the silver forum and actually reserve your silver forum bars if you want them, and specific numbers as well, because I know there'll be a lot of fighting over key numbers or numbers that people have got from the 1 ounce versions of these bars. So the silver is heating up, it is pretty much ready to go, so I'm just going to turn the blowtorch on and get some heat into this graphite mould. It is already preheated, but basically the way I make my ripples is with the blowtorch, and it keeps the silver liquid just that little bit longer and makes it cool slightly slower than it would if it was just, you know, thrown in there without any kind of torch on there. So it's kind of cool to watch, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Hopefully we're going to get some decent pours. I'm going to do a couple, or three, maybe three. We'll see how they all come out. It's not an exact science, so it is about trying to find the exact kind of weight as I'm pouring. So what I do is I turn the blowtorch down, because I found that if you have a really high energy blowtorch on the mould, on the silver as it cools, you actually get these kind of tiny little pitting holes, and I think that's due to kind of the gas particles in the actual flame that maybe haven't burnt out. Because if you look closely, you can see kind of the red sparks coming out. You know, that's interacting with the oxygen and different chemicals in the air and around the mould. So it's very interesting, the science of it all. Right, anyway, silver is very hot, so here I go. I'm going to go and pour hopefully a 100-gram bar. So you can see there the ripples, they came out really nice. Even with the blowtorch on, it cools really quickly. And it's just, yeah, it is quite fast, the whole process, so blink and you miss it. I have a feeling that this particular bar is going to be ever so slightly under 100 grams. That's just going on my own experience of where it came up to the mould. But let's give it a quick quench and find out what happened. Okay, that's it quenched. Really love the sound of quenching silver. It's very cool indeed. So I can't put the scales on camera, but I tell you what, this is 100.82. Let's just quickly see if we can put the scales on here to show you guys. This is quite impressive. Oh, come on. There we go, 100.8. Love that, that's perfect. So yeah, that's the first one done. I'm going to go heat up some more silver, and I'll be back in a few minutes and we'll pour a second one. Okay, so the silver is nice and hot, it is melted and ready to go. The mould is hot, the blowtorch is on, so it's time to pour bar number 2. The first one came out really well, so let's fingers crossed this one does the same. Aha, so this one I am betting is going to be considerably over what we first poured. I would think this one is going to be around about 100 and probably about 108 grams. Let's have a guess. Comment in the section below how heavy you think this bar is going to be. I think it's going to be about 108. We'll see. Good old quench. Let's get these out of the way, and let's get the weighing scales out here. So we have 108.56, so I was pretty good. Tell you, when you've poured close to 150 of these bars already, plus all of the extras that come up from when you've over poured them or under poured them, you get a pretty good knack for what is going to be weight wise coming into these things. So 108 is probably just a little bit too much for me to use for the 100-gram bars. It is a very nice bar though, so I'll maybe hold it in reserve and see what happens. Now we've got enough silver in the furnace to go ahead and pour another one straight away, so let's get the blowtorch back on and pour another one, and let's see if we can guess the weight as it pours once again. But it's not an exact science. You know, some of the 100-gram bars that are finished, I think the heaviest one, I think there's one in there that's about 108, but in general they're around about the 103, 104. This one, not quite as clean a pour as the very first one. As you saw, it was a little bit stop and starty. So we'll just see how that's come out. I reckon that's probably about 105 grams. Again, put your guess in the comment section below. See how many of these you got right. Good old quenching noise, do like that. Yeah, it's not an exact science. I've lost track of exactly how many of these I've poured across the last month or so, including the ones which have obviously been over or under. I just don't know, I've lost count, probably should count that. Well, I was wrong, that is 100.22, so a little bit lighter than maybe I thought it was, but that is very, very cool indeed. Nice. Actually, it's turned out really well. I think I'll be able to smooth down some of these edges quite nicely and make that look really, really nice. So there we go, that's bar number 3 of the day. So we've had one which is a little bit over and 2 which are pretty much bang on 100 grams, which is a nice little success there. So I'm going to now crack on and pour a whole bunch more off camera, and I'll show a few more in slow motion right now. So sit back, relax and enjoy them. Don't forget to check out the Silver Forum if you want to find out more information about these bars, and if you want to reserve them, don't forget that tomorrow is the reservation date, so make sure you go over to the Silver Forum and find out all of the information. If you like this video, please put a thumbs up on it, share it around on your social media. Otherwise, I just want to say a massive thank you to everybody for watching, and please make sure that you like, share, comment and subscribe for more.